G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum. Hope you guys are doing well on this very sunny and bright morning. Unlike yesterday, which was pretty soggy. Speaking of yesterday, we went to Reef Islands, but it wasn't really the most relaxing time, was it? Because we were rushing to get there. And yeah, I would say that it was a little bit of a stressful day yesterday, trying to organize ourselves because we didn't have enough money for that ticket initially. So yeah, we had to spend quite a bit of time trying to deal with Jimmy, make sure that we have enough money, and eventually go. But I would say that we had a relatively successful day in Reef Islands, and we found the shark statue, which was essentially our goal. And we had a really good time. We found, what, 3 or so treasure chests. Obviously, we essentially had to buy like a couple of the treasure maps using all of the keys that we had on hand, which is not the greatest, but nah, it was good, at least to experience it once. The rewards that we got, however, wasn't really to the caliber that I was expecting. We didn't really get like some really amazing stuff, although we did find the beach ball, which we have in our inventory, and I am going to be giving that a go today, just to have a quick play around with it. Let's just make sure that we're feeding our doggos while they're sort of still around. I've already lost Spike. Surely he must be somewhere here. Unless he's decided to go swimming again. Okay, I don't see him out here. Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. He's just hanging around over here. That's allowed. What else do we need? Okay, we need to grab the quandongs and then deal with the rest of the animals. Let's quickly do that right now. Nope. That's what we want. Alright. Let's feed the moose and grab that and grab the milk as well. Alright. And finally, it is time to check out the farm. It is time to also harvest Cherry Road. This has actually been ready for a while, so I feel like we could have harvested this many episodes ago, but we're only just getting to it right now. Which probably means that we do need to spend a little bit of time trying to grill all those cherries to make them a little bit more valuable for the next time when we go see Jimmy. Right, the rest of our farm is looking good. I think maybe there might be some watermelons ready. Very nice. I want to check in with Sheila at the Tucker Box to see what kind of things she's willing to buy today. But aside from that, guys, the plan for the day is a little bit of a mixed bag. We're definitely going to spend time, I would say, crafting and decorating a little bit more. And I am thinking today is the day that we focus on... sorry guys, I'm just getting distracted here, but the acacia seed here, I don't really know where to keep it. I'm just going to keep it here for now. We need to decide where we're going to have these coral acacias growing. So I would like a little bit of a habitat for them. Probably up north, because I think the tropical biome lends itself quite well to those coral acacias. So yeah, that's the plan. Anyway, back to what the plan is for the day. Yes, we are going to do a bit of decorating and crafting. And actually, sorry, my bad, guys. We're not going to do that this episode. Why? Because we need those fences for the project. And the only way we're going to be able to deliver on those is if we grab vines. So today we're actually going into the undergrowth. Sorry, I was thinking about other activities that I've got in mind for future episodes. So we're definitely going to be doing a bit more decoration, as I said, but not this episode. So yeah, we'll work our way back to decorating and stuff, but for now, I think this is going to be a bit of a gathering run. Obviously, we don't really have keys, except for the one that we just got from the crab pot. And that means, well, we're not really going for any of those treasures. If we find emeralds, though, we'll definitely stop for those. But yeah, I think we're going to focus on just trying to cut down some vines and really deliver on what's required. And hopefully we have quite a few, you know, I guess vines. I was going to say pieces of vines, but they're not exactly pieces, are they? A lot of strands of vines. So we can make all of those fences that we need. Let's grab that. Let's drop that in here. Actually, we will need it because we're going into the mines. I'll keep the bat zapper as well. I'm a little bit scared about our weapons and stuff. So perhaps maybe I do want to just use one of our repair kits. We'll just repair everything to full. Why not? It's better than losing some of our stuff, so I could have been a little bit more efficient there and maybe grabbed, you know, things like our scythe and our hoe and repaired those as well, but I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit lazy about doing that. Let's grab these and drop that there. Alright, so beach ball, yes, okay, I need to find a home for the beach ball. And I think the beach ball's really just going to live here. I don't really think you can do anything with the beach ball aside from sort of throw the beach ball around. Probably kick it around like we just have. And yeah, I mean, that's a little bit of fun. I reckon it'd be kind of cool to have the beach ball when you have like a few friends playing in the same, you know, world. So if you're doing multiplayer. Can we pick this thing back up? Maybe not. Which is kind of interesting. Which means that, you know, we could easily lose this thing. But I'm just gonna keep it here with all of the... Oh god. Alright. I need to make sure that we're pushing it in the right spot. Because yeah, I would like to keep it around. So we'll keep it somewhere where we're not going to lose it, hopefully. It is very, very sensitive though, like very, very bouncy. As you can see, I'm having trouble trying to control where this thing goes. So, let's just... Okay. It's not like we're playing FIFA or anything like that here. We can, like, plan where this thing goes through skill. But anyway, that looks good to me. Hopefully it doesn't move around too much. Right, we need to get ourselves into the undergrowth, so let's quickly plan for that. So we need 4 of these, obviously. We've got our chainsaw, very critical this time. We need food. Got the bush limes to keep us going for a little bit more, which is good. Maybe coffee would be good this time around as well. Let's grab those. And we need a mine pass. And I don't think we need anything else. Actually, I could have brought our battle shovel with us before when we were repairing stuff. Again, hindsight is a beautiful thing. Let's drop that there. And I think we're ready to go. I think. It's always nerve-wracking before going into the mines. But I think, considering what we're after, we don't really need to worry too much. As long as we've got the basics to try and fend off, you know, monsters and stuff. Well, they're not really monsters, are they? They're just wildlife. Alright, good times, good times. Okay, so vines. Vines it is. Now... Whoops. Oh my god, are we just like fully enclosed at the moment? Yes, we are. Okay. Let's go directly north. And yeah, let's just cut our way out here. So, vines are not everywhere, right? So, we're gonna have to sort of find vines. Oh, actually, there's a few vines here. Let's go with that. Yeah. I mean, they are everywhere-ish, but sometimes they sort of cluster up a little bit more in rooms, which we're not going to, but they also cluster up around those areas that look like, I don't know, like a little bit mossy. You know, that where they have like a lot of the mossy paths. I think that's what we're going to try and aim for. Alright, we need a little bit of peace and quiet here without being constantly chased. Okay, we're definitely going to accidentally pick up fern seeds and stuff like that. That's unavoidable. And once we are sort of done with this episode, we should hopefully have enough vines to, you know, cover up the track that we're trying to build. But I suppose, considering how many vines we might need, it might be kind of difficult to make all of the fences with what we find today. We are not doing well. Oh my god. Oh, Lord. Right. Good thing we're in here, because we essentially spawn back in the mine shaft. Not doing well this time around. Probably because we are a little bit focused on something different than usual while we're down here. Alright, let's just recover a little bit. We did have to use quite a few of our brews there, which is, yeah, a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. Alright, also, do I need to use the chainsaw? I probably use a battle shovel to try and cut down some of those vines, right? So, yeah, it's not a bad thing to maybe use the battle shovel. And it's like kind of instant as well. So yeah, let's maybe use the battle shovel instead. And yeah, we'll try and still make our way to our makeshift target. Ow. And yeah, just as well, I repaired everything because we took quite a bit of a hit there on the durability of all of our stuff. So Yeah, not looking good. Though, yeah, as long as we are a little bit careful compared to what we did before. I definitely wasn't ready for that many grubs. Maybe I should have just, like, tried to kill those grubs, to be honest. There's no reason why we need to leave them alive. We shall unalive them. Plus, we get more raw grub meats as well. That always helps. Trying to grab this vine. Why is it so difficult? Okay. Well, that one worked. Alright. I'm gonna move on further this way. Maybe the chainsaw might be better. Okay, so these vines feel like they just can't be taken down at all. Despite there being so many of them. Okay, let's try here. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is like an expensive trip or not. Considering we had to use 4 ruby shards. That's like, I don't know. Could be 100,000 dink or so. Maybe more. Depending on the size of the ruby. And I could probably be consuming some coffee as well. Might speed things up. Okay, let's keep going. Alright. Yeah, our battle shovel's already quite low. I'll maybe start using the alphabet. Hoping the alphabet, maybe we can sort of take the vines down with this, but doesn't look like it. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, is this maybe a better option? It looks like we have to be in a specific spot to try and take down the vines, which is a little bit frustrating. I was thinking maybe the AoE effect from the hammer might help make things a little bit easier. Okay, that was way too easy. I thought we would need to hit that one a few more times before it died. Why did it have such low health? Yeah, you need to be right underneath the vine for it to sort of actually come down. Well, not exactly right in front of it. Sorry, right underneath it, but right in front of the area that's right underneath it, if that makes sense. And it might not be a bad idea to just keep a track of how many vines we've collected. I don't know if we have a goal for the episode, but considering what we're doing, and it's not exactly the most exciting activity, I'll probably wrap things up pretty quickly in the mines and leave, you know, when we're told to, essentially, because, you know, I don't exactly feel like I want to expend more resources. And when I say resources, I'm meaning things like, you know, the brews and stuff. Because they are kind of precious, right? Those brews. Sweet. Okay, that was quite a few. Our chainsaw juice might actually be a limiting factor today as well. Right, let's try not to attract the lizard over there. I don't know what their technical names are exactly. In fact, I don't know what the technical names are for the crocs that are in the deep mines. You know, the green glowing crocs. Alright. Let's move on. Plenty of vines here. Whoa. Plenty of danger here as well. Okay. Ah, yeah, that's right. That reminds me that I still haven't yet made Trident. Need to try and go out there regularly to hopefully bump into Ted. He's always so elusive when you actually want something from him. And the moment that you don't exactly need anything from him, he always shows up. Strangely enough, I've just realized, but the vines don't actually spawn where there's something below it. So there always seems to be, you know, an empty space underneath the vine. So if anyone's sort of in the same position as me, trying to get all these vines, you just look for the empty space right below it, and you should be able to cut it down pretty easily. Where are these guys coming from? Actually, where are we going? Alright, there's a little bit more to go before we actually find ourselves at the target location. One thing that's a little bit disappointing though is we haven't come across any rubies. Actually, sorry, not rubies, emeralds. I want to try and recover some of our health here. Okay. A little bit more. We do have quite a lot, actually. I'm just trying to remember what the other ingredient is to start making those fences. I think it's like some kind of wood, which we should be able to get pretty easily on the surface. I barely saw him there. He's just lying in wait. Alright. Considering how many we have, I mean, do we need to continue? I don't know. I guess I don't want to be in a situation where we also run out of vines and we're sort of almost there, almost completing the work that we're doing. I'd rather have too many. Yeah, of course, there are rubies in the rooms. It's fine. Where are the rubies on the outside? Why can't we find those? Right, we are at our destination. And it's about 10:30. I am going to sort of start making my way back. If we go back the same pathway... Oh, yes, okay, I didn't bring my resins. Alright, that's kind of a problem. Makes cutting these things down a lot harder. Makes getting home harder as well. Why don't we go this way first? And I think I'm gonna just focus on trying to get myself back here. We have almost 200 vines. If we have a area with a lot of vines where we can, you know, simply cut them down where there's a little bit of light in that area, then we might stop and cut them down, but I'm concerned, seeing as how it is very, very dark here. Yeah, so an area like this where we've got a little bit of light coming in from the room, should be able to work on trying to get some vines. Okay, I think it's probably a good time for us to just start heading towards the mine shaft at this point. A little bit of light from all of these glow buttons, I think they're called. Ooh, a little bit of light here as well. Okay, let's top up on health here and get that health regen going right before we start breathing in this gas. Right, it is time to go. Let's do it. No need to hang around, and I think with 200 vines... Ow! Okay, so much damage. Yeah, with 200 vines, I think we're going to be okay. Hopefully. Perhaps maybe I should have looked up the recipe for the fencing before coming down here, just to get an idea of how many fences we're actually going to be able to make, but that's fine. Considering how many vines we have, it's a lot. A lot of fences will be made. Yeah, it's kind of terrifying when you sort of switch to other equipment when it goes pitch black. have a little bit more coffee. And I'm gonna switch to the cooked bush limes here, just in case we need those. Oh my god. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. This mine shaft is actually fully enclosed with various things. Alright, we are scot-free. Thank goodness. Let's go. Right. Not a bad run. Obviously, we're not really rich as a result of this run, but we're extremely prepared for the next few days when we come back to all of the project work that we've got in front of us. So I'm glad that the miner's helmet doesn't actually get destroyed if it runs out of power, which is very handy, unlike some of our other tools here. Let's see. Probably want to just get rid of a few things. Maybe drop this into our grinder here. And yeah, we'll throw back all of the foods that we don't want to consume. We'll hang on to the bush limes. Vines, yep, over there. We'll bring this back to the farm. Bones. We're keeping bones somewhere. Can't remember. Ah, yes, there. Alright, and battle shovel. I guess we should be carrying our battle shovel, though. Jackhammer. Again, I feel like some of this stuff is already going to need another repair. Metal detector took a really bad hit there. Like, it's almost out. Which is not good if we're planning to try and find some more keys, which we are, considering our key situation currently. Grab all of these. That will bring home as well. I'll grab onto this. And yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. Let's just keep working on a few bits and pieces. Actually, our fermenter is free, but I don't think we actually have anything to go into it. So we've dropped the ball on that front. Let's do some bottle brush teas. Get those going. And yeah, I sort of jumped the gun early in this episode, saying that we were going to do a whole bunch of decorating and crafting. We're definitely going to do that in the next episode, guys, so I'm sort of planning things out for that as well. Let me just see here. Anything we want to work on while the night is young? Maybe we can work on these cherries. If Jimmy decides to show up, then we can always sell the cherries to him. And I'm always keen on trying to speak to Ted whenever he shows up, so I'm really hoping that he decides to show up at some point. I feel like we could get ourselves like one more barbecue over here. Just do like 5 things at a time, but I don't know. I feel like 4 is pretty efficient, because you sort of have to run back to the first one, and the delay is pretty minimal that way. Grab all of that, chuck all of that in here, and yeah, the cherries go back in here. 93, not bad, almost 100, so if we get to 100, be able to make even more money. 29 pineapples. I might want to just quickly check on the Tucker box and see what Sheila's buying today. See if we can make some extra cash. Vegemite. Mighty spread, rather. Do we have mighty spreads? Yes, we do. Got a few. We don't really have a lot, though, do we? I'll just split that and sell 17. I'm just curious to see how much money we can make from it. Considering it is actually quite difficult to grow mighty spreads. Hey, Blue. I had something to say to you. I've forgotten. Oh, okay. Right. I was getting excited there because I thought there's maybe new dialogue that we haven't seen before. Let's chat. You can't always trust people, Blue, but you can always trust them to be themselves. As long as you keep that in mind, nothing will surprise you, I reckon. Anyway, I like you, Possum, but I've got work to do. Okay, fair. And I'm here to sell stuff. Why can't we sell stuff? You know what? Maybe it's because it's late. And because it's past bedtime, maybe she's not interested in doing business anymore. Despite her sort of just hanging out in front of the counter. That's okay. I'm fine with it. We can always sell mighty spreads another day. Before we leave, we should check on the board. See what we need to get done. Oh, photo request. God damn. Alright. Well, this is not getting done. Neither is this one. Oh god. Alright. Compost request. Sure. Alpha Croco. Yeah, I like those ones. And yeah, we're getting very close to Theo's birthday. Need to sort of keep that in mind. Yes, I've been dropping the ball with a lot of the requests from the townies, so they mustn't be too happy with us. That's alright, I'll take the hit. Hopefully they don't, you know, stop talking to us or anything detrimental like that, but we can build up the relationship again on another day. Righto, guys. So I would say that this has been a pretty successful episode. You know, we definitely managed to do what we set out to do, which is gather up all of those vines. So come next episode, there's going to be a whole bunch of crafting, a whole bunch of decorating. I will craft the fencing for the track in the next episode, but I'm not sure if we will actually have time to make it out to the track itself and actually continue fencing the track off, but we'll see how we go towards the end of the day, because I've got a few other sort of crafting ideas and decorating ideas in mind. So I hope you guys I hope you guys look forward to that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching as usual. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.